Well, no, we are in a very particular era of time.
For sure.
That has a sense of urgency to it in the spirit. And back right before September the 9th, a few days before that, I had a dream one night. And in this dream, the Spirit of God, I thought it was a normal dream. You ever had those, you think it's normal?
Sure.
So in my dream, I'm asleep. And while I'm asleep, I'm dreaming. I didn't even know this was possible. But anyway, I heard, it's like I kept fidgeting and fighting because I could hear a phone ringing. And it was ringing and ringing and ringing. And finally, in my dream, I woke up and realized the phone had been ringing, and I got up to answer it. Well, when I woke up from the waking up in the dream, I woke up in reality, and I heard the phone ring, and I jumped up and grabbed my phone. And then I realized it was all a dream.
Wow.
So I thought, okay, this is just a weird dream, right? We have those. But what happened is later I just had a sense. And I said, Lord, I think that dream meant something. And he's like, uh-huh. And I said, in my dream, I think the phone rang 5 times when I was asleep in my dream. And he said, that's correct. And I said, well, 5 could mean 5 days, 5 months, 5, what is it, 5 something. And then the Spirit of God spoke to me and said, go back in your journal 5 years, this time of the year, for the past 5 years since 2018. So I went back, and each year at the same time in the fall, the beginning of the fall of the year, I had written that the Spirit of God is just impressing me that there's something coming that we need to prepare for. And so, you know, in your own mind, you can think, well, maybe it's this, maybe it's that, or whatever. I didn't know what it was, but I felt it so strongly that I did something odd, and I started telling my staff, I said, you know, I don't know what it is, but I feel like you need to get some water, extra food, keep your car filled up with gas. I said, I don't know what it is that's happening, but I just feel this pretty strongly. So anyway, I went through each of those years, and I didn't realize it over that 5-year period of time, each year it happened. And so this year, I've been feeling it, praying about it, and then I woke, in my dream, I woke up. And then I really woke up. And so the Spirit of God said, I want you to share it. Because I've had things over the past 5 years God's told me, and it's like, don't say anything, just keep it. But this time he said, share it. So on September the 9th, I got up and I said, you know, I may be marked with the crazy people. I may be marked from here on out. Oh, you know, did you hear what Annette Capps is doing? But it was so strong in my spirit, what God said is to let people know to get prepared. Don't get scared. Don't get scared. God's always let his people know when something's coming so they can get ready. So I gave some people an idea of how to prepare for that. And I said, the thing that's most on my mind is water. You know, get some extra water. Figure out how you can have water if something happens. I don't know what it is. Don't ask me.
Sure.
I'm just saying this. And then I talked about food, canned food. I talked about filling your car up with gas. Keep cash on hand. A lot of people don't realize that if you don't have electricity, you don't have water. If you don't have water, you can't flush the toilet. I mean, it just goes along.
Sure. It's all connected.